Every once in a while I get an extraordinary session, okay? Things happen that just unexplainable. Well, I was doing a session with Carol the other day. I was in my car. I had to drop my granddaughter off to camp, and then I had to go somewhere else. So I stopped because we had a 10 o'clock session planned, video session planned. So I pull over the side of the road. It's in a neighborhood. There's a very thick hedge on my right, okay? I mean, really thick. And as we're going, we're talking and her mother's with me, and she's getting some hard messages, some difficult messages, things that she has to do, okay? And all of a sudden this catbird lands right there, right where my passenger side window is. Now it was closed, okay? I don't leave the windows open when I'm talking on a session in my car when I do. Well, this catbird, she is sitting there flapping its wings at me, doing a dance, like really pissed off. Stopped, looked at me, and started again. It was crazy. This went on for about maybe a minute to maybe 2, possibly 3 minutes, and I was mesmerized by this, and I'm talking to Carol, and I'm explaining what's going on, and I knew this was her mother. Her mother was pissed off, and really giving her firm messages. All right. Now, the hedge was too thick for a nest, so this bird wasn't protecting its nest, all right? It was literally standing on top of this hedge. And so I questioned everything. I said, okay, maybe it did have a nest, but nesting season's pretty much over, all right? When all of a sudden a cardinal flies right across my windshield as Carol's telling me about her mother sending her cardinals all the time. The cardinal now ends up on my left, on the telephone wires, and it's just sitting there singing like crazy, and that lasted for maybe a minute, which is unusual for cardinals. Now I know that the souls use cardinals frequently, and I believe that they use them because you notice them because of that beautiful red plumage that they have, and then it just kind of hops down the wire and then flew off. Okay, so Carol was getting crazy messages, crazy things that were absolutely being validated by the mother. The mother was really letting us know she's there. The messages Carol were getting were messages that she did not want to hear, she did not like. She was being told that she has to stand up for herself, stop letting people push her around, and do what she needs to do, and it's time. It's time now, no more threats, it's time to do what she said she was going to do. She acknowledged a lot of that. And Mom was going to see to it that, she got this message. I mean, when I tell you this was crazy, that's what I'm talking about it. It was nuts. All right. So at the end, Carol acknowledged that the messages she got were important and that she really didn't want to do this. Okay. But she knew she had to. So we left. I said, don't tell me you're going to try. Don't tell me it's time you did it. I mean, this was clear. Your mother was pissed, showing me she was pissed off by bringing that bird around and letting that bird show me how pissed off it was. So anyway, we're done. Not too long after our session, I got a text from Carol. She said, I didn't like the messages that you gave me, but I know I have to listen to them. They're right. So folks, the bottom line is, I'm not here, and I say this, as you know, I say, I'm going to tell you what they want you to hear, not what you want to hear, that meaning souls, and I have to do that. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear, and she needed to hear some tough love, okay? She had to really know that that message that she's getting, there's no alternative. She has to finally stand up and do what she has to do. But to acknowledge the fact that she didn't like the messages, but she knew they were real, and she was grateful for those messages, it lets you know this is how I work. If I bring 4 or 5 souls in that are close to you, they're going to give me messages that they want you to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. All right? Listen, folks. You got to do what the souls want you to do. Believe me, they'll make it tough on you if you don't. So I want to leave you with this. First off, like this video and please subscribe to my videos. And always remain hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. It's hard, I know. I've had that issue myself. But you got to try, you got to do the best you can, and you got to make it work. All right? Never give up, folks. Always, always be hopeful. Have a great day.